Designers are putting their best foot forward for this exhibition, which features arts and crafts in Lagos.
We're trying to promote more home design, home products, for the industry.
Our theme is homegrown, home-inspired, and our thing was that we need to look inwards. We need to stop looking outside and look inwards at what we as Nigerians can do to enhance our industry.
They feel it's time to be loud and proud about their achievements, as ingenuity can be seen here.
The designers are looking inward now. They are trying to see what exists in terms of materials, in terms of ideas, in terms of concepts, which are indigenous to us. So they're looking inward to see how that can, improve what they manufacture, what they produce, so that they can also export all of these things coming from here.
They've been able to create useful things from the most unusual materials. For instance, this is a used tire which has been painted and transformed. This ottoman is made from the local fabric. Most of the materials are homegrown and the ideas are here, so that's one thing that's not in short supply.
The concept behind the exhibition is homegrown, home-inspired, and the idea is for us to look inwards to see what Nigerians can do with our local materials and to see what we can do with our talent here in Nigeria. We need to stop looking outwards and look inwards to be able to grow our industry by ourselves with our own hands and with our own imagination.
Even though I'm an interior designer, we're saying that there are lots of things that we can actually get in Nigeria to promote what we do.
Many creative ideas have found expression in this show. For some of them, thinking out of the box has become a routine.
Well, this is the creation from our own. If you remember, in the olden days, we have our forefathers, our grandfathers having this kind of shutters as external. So what we've done lately is to remodify it and make it look more modern, which is what we have right now.
The designers speak more about what they have brought to this exhibition and why it's important to do it now.
We have different products, both from floor finishes to wall finishes to furniture to accessories and to generally even consultancy, where different interior designers are able to show you what they can do with their creativity, with, same or like-minded items which anybody could use.
take spaces from drab to glam. We take empty spaces and turn them into fabulous spaces that the clients would always love and people that come in and see. We always have a way of putting a wow factor into spaces.
As you can see, it's actually a sitting area, a kitchen and a bedroom. And it's actually on a smaller scale. It's like deconstructed. We are interior designers and we don't actually produce. We produce bespoke pieces, but we actually design spaces. This is to show what you can do with a small space. So we've kind of gone through a concept and we're using the African influence.
Think Nigeria and support Nigerians. Doing great things is part of the things they are pushing for.
It serves to point to our homes, to our society, to our background as possessing that thing that can be relied upon to establish us as a people. Like if you look at internationally, various people, they have their designs. You can say the Japanese is known for a particular kind of technology, which is of course different from that of the Germans and the Americans, so to speak. And it all goes in other aspects of life, including their interior designs. Okay, so we are saying that Africans, we have some things that are indigenous to us in terms of even concepts. Sometimes we can even use Western, materials or to interpret our own traditional concepts. So we're saying all of that can be introduced in our interior design and then export them too, so that we can have like chairs that are like Yoruba kind of chairs. Made to serve the international market.
We've decided to look inwards a lot, not just have the international flavor in our designs, but try to make the African flavor or the Nigerian flavor of our designs come up.
Expectations are also high as they look forward to bringing more excitement to the hall the next time they come calling.
I write because I have a story to tell. There is this urge always to write and put things down.
Coming soon on Art House. It's a play written in 1968 by Olarotimi, an adaptation of the Greek classic Oedipus Rex, the story of Odewale, who was lured into a false sense of security, only to get caught up in a trail of events by the gods of the land.
The way the children were interpreting it, like they knew exactly what was in it. Some of us adults may not even interpret it the way they were, because if you look at their facial expressions, it could tell you a story that these people knew what they were doing.
Your guess is as good as mine. The gods are not to blame, but this time these children reinvent the wheel and change the setting of this play. So you won't want to miss all these details coming your way. Just stay glued to Art House.
You can enjoy Art House on any of these platforms.
Let's quickly reveal our artists for this week. Then it's straight to your works of art.